Right, Dreddy says, and we've got another Outdoor Master. It's a good day. It's the Shark 2S, sent to me by Outdoormaster to check out. It's got a battery in it. Let's unbox it, give it a test, and check it out. Right, we're going to try not to do an 8-minute epic. So we get a hose. Good quality hose, very similar to the Catch-A-Lot 2S. You get a manual. You get a USB-C cable. Purple. And you get the unit itself. Now the massive comparison video is coming up. Now this one is chunkier than the Catch-A-Lot 2S, which would mean it's got better battery. In the conclusion, I'm going to look at some of the stats and go over that. It's got an 8,000 milliamp hour battery. That equates to about probably 18650 cell batteries in there, but I'm not going to bore you with that. On the back, you've got Type-C in, USB-A out, so it will charge your phones and do all that business, and the standard marine adapter that will go into a cigarette lighter. Lovely stuff. Let's turn it on and hope we have a bit of a charge. We really do. And as is standard with all of these, it'll have SUP, kite and mat. However, you can change it yourself. It will go up to 20 PSI. The board we're going to do is just going to be a 10'6" standard SUP, and we're going to leave it on 15 PSI. It says inflate and deflate on there. So we are going to go on the inflate. That goes on there quite nicely. All the adapters on there as well. We're just going to use the paddleboard one. That just screws on there, very easy. That feels solid. That is a nice long cable. That looks like about a 10-foot cable. And that's what you get in the box. Happy days. Let's start with the tests. Right, we're going to have to do a volume test in a different location because I've just realized I haven't brought my phone out with me to do the decibel check. But we'll just have to time it off the camera and I'll look at it in post, and then we'll bring that up after we finish pumping it up. All right, let's do it. Right, here we have a standard 10'6". It's a cheap board. It's the cheapest I could find on Amazon, by the way. But we're going to pump it up. It's 10'6". It's 33 wide, I believe, and 6 inches deep. Yeah, 10'6", 33 wide, 6-inch deep. Pretty much the standard all-round size and dimensions. Make sure the valve is in the up and down position. It's a new board, so you have to separate the front and back to get the hose in. And away we go. Okay, turn it on. Set it to 15. And we are going to start on there. Right, off we go. So we started at 1 minute 15. And I'll come back when we hit the second stage. Right, we started the stopwatch. So we had a minute to this time. Didn't bring my phone, but then realised, hang on, I've got a watch on. So we'll come back at the second stage. Here we go. The first stage is extremely quiet. I've got it right next to it. Right, second stage. and we'll be right back. But that second stage is not very loud at all. Right, it stopped at 9 minutes 50, which is a little slow. Also, what is cool, good one, Huntingdon District Council pulled over to make sure I wasn't fly tipping. So good job them, because you get a lot of morons doing it around here. Anyway, it wasn't the quickest, 9 minute 50. That did surprise me quite a lot. But it was quiet, and it does have a massive capacity. In the conclusion, I'm going to be looking at how many boards it can pump up, inflate and deflate. That did take a while, 7.5 minutes on the catch-a-lot, I believe it was, or nearly 8 minutes. But I liked the volume, and we're going to see what the battery capacity is like. Right, oh, we're going to do a volume check as well. How many decibels? I'll have to do that in the back garden. So we're going to break continuity because I didn't bring my phone. I can't talk today. Oh, anyway, let's check out the conclusion and the decibel check. Oh, naturally, it deflates too. It's very quiet when deflating. It's about 1.5 minutes in so far. Right, it's conclusion. And I've got a fair bit to say. So we have done the decibel check, and it surprised me. The results in the second stage, only 60 decibels, which means it was quieter than the Catch-A-Lot 2S. It's also it's not as trebly, it's not as tinny. It's a little bit of a deeper sound. It's not as well, annoying is the word. All SUP pumps have that whir to them. And I've also looked into some stats, what they claim and what it actually does. So it claims 4 boards. It doesn't say inflation and deflation, but the 10'6", I got 4 goes out of it, and then it was down to a single bar of battery. So tick, it was right. Now it claims, I've got my little notes here scribbled, 9 minute 47 on a 10'6" board to 15 PSI. Now, I got it about 9.5 minutes. So it's correct. It claims 30 minutes to 20 PSI. I didn't test that, but it was right about the 15 PSI. Now, the Catch-A-Lot 2S, it claims 7 minute 13. And it was about 7.5 minutes. So the claims on the Outdoormaster website and on the reviews and things are actually true, which is good. Prices: Catch-A-Lot 2S is 140 quid in the UK currently, whereas the Shark 2S, this little beauty, I say little, it's slightly bigger, but we'll get to that, is £149. Now, which one is better is going to come up in the comments down below, and there is no easy answer. If you have several boards, you're a family, you need to pump boards up, you have an 88 watt hour, which is 8,800 milliamps, a battery capacity in this. Whereas the Catch-A-Lot 2S is 57 watt hours, 5,700 milliamp hours. Okay, now that is a big battery on both anyway. Form factor and weight, I think it claimed 3 kilograms. I'm going to have to put it on screen, aren't I? I should have checked that first. Form factor wise, it's quite slim. It is that sort of Shark design. Hose is good. Everything about it is Outdoormaster quality. I am a fan. Again, thanks to Outdoormaster for sending it for review. Always appreciate it. The stuff is awesome. We've got even more bits and pieces coming up on the channel from Outdoormaster, and the usual. Give us a like, give us a sub. The channel is nearly at that golden 1,000 and 4,000 watch hours. You guys are helping me get there, and I thank you for it. Alright, you lot take care, and we'll catch you for the next one.